We are now ready to place a lab order. If we go to lab order on the left-hand side, it pulls up the location, which I can change from first floor to second floor. Please make sure you always put it in the proper location. The provider, I will put this person as the provider, and the requisition date. The requisition date is the date that you want it drawn, not the date that you're putting it in. It's one of the most important things. The requisition date is the date that you want it drawn, not the date that you're putting it in. The time does not matter, and you can see it's logging that I'm putting it in. The next step is adding diagnosis codes. You can type them in freehand, such as hitting I9, I10, which is everybody's favorite, hypertension. If you don't know your diagnosis code, you can click on Add Diagnosis Code, bring down the description box, and let's try atrial for atrial fibrillation. You can see it comes up. Click it, hit close, and it will pop up here as well. The other thing you can always do is you can always Google what is the diagnosis code for X, and it will tell you. You can type it in the rapid diagnosis code over here. The next step is room number. Please always remember to put in a room number, as that is how the morning draw log prints out for my staff. The next step is entering in what labs you would like. First, we're going to enter in some chemistries. We'll do a lipid, a free T4, and a CMP. Hematology, we'll do a CBC with diff. Urine and stool cultures, we'll do a UA, and then a culture and sensitivities. And then for molecular testing, we'll do our PCR respiratory RP2. Now, if something did not show up here, you can search for it. You go to the panel over here, and you can search for it as an LFT. You can see LFT comes up over here. Let's say you wanted a urine sodium. All the different urine sodiums will come up over here. If it doesn't let you see the entire description, you can hit on the blue upside down exclamation point, and it will tell you exactly what it is. The next step is to assign your diagnosis codes. You can click one at a time if you would like. The other option is to click at the top, and it will assign all of them at the same time. Now you scroll to the bottom, and you can see this REQ button. That will allow you to print the requisition. We only need the requisition printed 3 times. Number 1, if you're ordering a stat. If you're ordering a stat, please print the requisition and have it sitting in the book waiting for our technician when they come. The next one is when you are actually drawing, such as a line draw, urine, stool, flu, etc. Please print the requisition and put it in the bag with the specimen. The last time we will need it is if my phlebotomist is already in your facility doing your morning draws and they have already printed the daily draw log. You enter in another order. Please print the requisition, hand it to them, and let them know that it is an add-on. The way you print the requisition is you hit requisition, create order, print requisition, and you'll see it pops up. You can print it, download it, whatever you'd like to do with it. Now we'll close it. As soon as you hit close, the order will be created. So you can see we're no longer in this patient. If you want to go into the patient again, you can see up here Andy Diamond. I can click on here, and I'm in the patient. If I want to see what I just ordered, I can click on the arrow over here. It'll tell me this is what I ordered. Now let's say I want to edit this order. I go over to this symbol over here in the right-hand corner, hit Edit Order. It will take me back into the order, and I can change anything I would like. I can change the requisition date, which I will, to Monday. I can change the diagnosis codes. I can even delete certain tests. So I don't want the lipid done anymore. Hit the trash can and hit OK. And now I'll update order. Very important for your quality assurance. You can now go over to this little tab again, hit Order Audit. If you look, it will show you when the order was created and then who canceled the lipid and what time they canceled the lipid as well. It's very good for the quality assurance side of it. With room 200 again.